Yo, Cape 93 FM, what up? Yeah. Uh-huh. Foundation of the lost and found nation. Only thing worse than snitch is a traitor. Peep the future like the three-eyed raven. Watch for the fake alien invasion. The second coming stage with hologram lasers. Teflon Scully hat for the skull cap when hollows blazing. In terms layman, Jehovah my witness. He knew the sentence before the arraignment. No containment for the detainment. So the only other option is restraintment. Can't call the cop statements to Jason the Sigmund Freud and Karl Marx when wages get warped. Prepare for cannibals at the round table with corpse. It ain't a game when humans is hunted like animals for sport. Hand me the Taurus, I'm Hannibal Barker, the Hannibal Lecter. Putting out the Roman torch, flew passing a Porsche. They thought it was a unicorn on my high horse, of course. Since the baby was bought by the store, young boy been playing with toys. From men to boys, rap W.E.B. the boys. Spit out the aim and black archangels rejoice. Third eye open, awoken, chosen but not by choice. Wow. DNA imploded. God body encoded in the gene pool, not tooting my own horn. Decolonized from the oppressor without brute force. See 30 spirits in my appearance. When I speak here, Kwame and Puma voice. You know, I keep going.
So that's Goldie Gaddafi. You know, I should have just continued, you know, but
it's gonna get deep. It's about to get real deep. I don't want nobody get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so are you thinking of featuring some artists here in Cape Coast, or you haven't come across any artists that you think you can feature on your shows? Some collaborations.
I didn't. Yes, of course. Yes. As I told you, PAN-Africanism is starting up July 19th. Through like August 2nd to 23rd, different performances at Dissidel. So it's going to be a lot of different artists that's coming in that I'm definitely going to be linking with. My brother here, Brother George, he got connects. Brother 420, he got connects. So it's some things that's in the works.
During this year's PAN-Africanism,
yes,
the event for artists to perform, you're going to be paying attention to some of the arts and know who you're going to feature or collaborate with. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, madam. Yes.
And then I'll come and perform. Maybe you can choose me. You put me on one track.
If you serious, come on.
Even if I can rap, you know, I can maybe you give me some chorus, you know. Exactly. Yeah, to sing. If I can fit in with the rap.
You got so much flavor. You know that would be mission possible.
Okay. And now let's talk about the event, you know, that is coming up. You're going to be performing, and that's going to be your first, no, I don't think so, performance in Ghana.
Actually, PAN-Africanism is every 2 years. It's been going on for 30 years. So I first performed in 2023. That was 2021 because it's every 2 years.
Okay. Yes. So let's say the edition before this one you performed. This one too, you are built to perform.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So when will that be? Because PAN-Africanism starts from 24th, right, of this month.
My brother gonna come in and he's gonna give it to you. Shout out to Rabbi Cohen and Brother George.
Your name.
My name is George Kobner Eda.
George Kobner?
Eda. Yes, and
okay.
I'm responsible for programs. So more like the program director.
Okay. So the starting is on.
It starts on the 19th
of this month.
Okay.
I saw
to the second
flyer. It was 24th.
Yes. So let me break that down for you real quick. So from the 19th to the 23rd is a trip to the north. We're going through the slave route. So for a lot of people don't know that slavery on the continent passed through the north of Ghana. And that's where you have the slave markets. In fact, the biggest slave markets on the continent is right in the north. So you're going to go through Salaga, Tamale to Salaga. From Salaga, we'll come back to Kumasi, and then from Kumasi back to Accra.
Okay.
So that's from the 19th to the 23rd.
Okay.
Then on the 24th, we're going to be paying our respects and tribute to the ancestors. So you're talking about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, you're talking about W.B. Du Bois, and the rest of them will be putting wreaths on their stones right there in Accra. Then in the evening is what we call the creative explosion, more like a variety show that will be headlined by our own Grammy nominee Rocky Dawoni. Will be headlining that concert with a few other artists.
So that is the day that artists will be performing.
No, that's in Accra. That's creative explosion in Accra.
Okay.
That's so from I'm just giving you the breakdown. So from the
Because
19th.
sometimes we can go through all
That's
that,
fine.
so.
In Cape Coast starts on the 25th to the 2nd, and so every evening from the 25th there is a performance. So on the 25th is a variety night where you have artists performing. On the 26th you have artists performing. On the 27th you have artists performing.
So when is Goldie built?
Goldie is going to do both the 25th and the Friday, which is an international concert right here in Ghana. Goldie will be on both of them. And quickly, let me just add that this year is the 700th year of the trip of Mansa Musa, and PAN-Africanism is honoring Mansa Musa as well. And this is 700 years.
He's gonna perform Mansa Musa.
He must.
You
There's no two ways about
it's
it.
A must.
It's
yeah,
a must.
I love that.
And a lot of people need to understand that Mansa Musa traveled out of this continent, out of West Africa, to the rest of the world, and toppled what you will call today every country that he went into. He toppled their financial stock market from Africa. Travel with gold, you know. And so Mansa Musa is considered the richest man in history, and this man comes out of West Africa, from Mali. So we
don't talk much about him.
We don't talk much about our own heroes, and that's why PAN-Afest, which is the Pan-African Festival of Arts and Culture, is there to be able to sing the song of our unsung heroes that led Africa into the limelight, and that's why the festival is there.
Okay, thank you. Can I back to Goldie? Goldie. So you're gonna be performing on the 25th also on Friday.
Yes.
And that will be in Cape Coast, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So where would you be? There are people listening to you. They would like to see you.
At Dissidel. Is that the
Dissidel?
Dissidel?
Okay. So that is where the performance will go on.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we have a few minutes, you know, to wrap up. Now let's get to your latest. Toxic what? Toxic what?
Oh, toxic masculinity.
Okay.
Can I explain that? You gonna let me? You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes. I know that if you want to explain it, you're gonna go deep. But something in a nutshell.
Okay.
What are you trying to say?
Toxic masculinity is a picture showing Adam and Eve, how, you know, the serpent came with and you know, she persuaded her husband, the man, to do something that he already knew that he was told not to do by Jehovah, by God. So that that toxic masculinity, I'm saying both words mixed, right? is when sometimes a female tries to trade places with a male. You know, when you're dealing with relationship wise, maybe, you know, at the head of man, you know what the scripture says is Christ, at the head of Christ is God, and at the head of woman is man. So it was going along in that concept of some relationship experiences that, you know, people have experienced. Sometimes, you know, you could have toxic femininity. It ain't just toxic masculinity. It could be toxic femininity.
So maybe you're gonna do another song for that. But now let's talk about that. Let's talk about what you have on the table right now. So you kind of you mentioned some things like drugs, right?
On that song?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What I say
and even fornication.
Yes. How?
So what's the link?
Well, these things are gateways. I guess of lower vibrational frequencies. You know, if you want to stay from the word like sin and transgression, lower vibrational frequencies that can enable you to cross over to that other side that you may not supposed to be on. Like, you know, sometimes we get up in our emotions and we get in our feelings because of drugs or because of sexual relationships, and it can cause you to start to change yourself. Like look at King Solomon, how he was the wisest man, but you know his downfall was all those different strange.
So all we need is self-control. Right?
Self-control, yes. Discipline.
That can the feel of that, the feeling that you want to do that can make you do a lot of things.
Yes.
So if you don't control yourself and you indulge in such things,
yes,
you're gonna do other things that after that you'll be like, is this me?
Yeah.
Is this me? But
self-control, like you said, though. Because some people could do it and get through it.
Yeah, but not anyone. So
balance. We gotta have balance.
Yeah.
Can't be overly righteous either. You know what I mean? You gotta have balance.
Okay, so that'll be our last to listen to on the show. So this will be first time playing on air. Other songs I've been playing, but this will be first time I play. Yeah. So let's have a feel of toxic masculinity from Goldie Gaddafi.
Even when you got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Toxic masculinity, what happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, holy trinity, cause that's the only remedy. About to pour libations, somebody pass the schnapps with the whiskey. Toxic masculinity, what happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, holy trinity, cause that's the only remedy. About to pour libations, somebody pass the schnapps and the whiskey. Drug dealers made in projects, building shadow figures crawling on the ceiling. Well, all he wish I could give you this feeling, no pun intended. Implore celibates, avoid fornication, for whores loving it. Attention deficit like child negligence, stick out like a sore thumb hit. Caught it red-handed like David, I buster. Find me with goons in the upper room like the Last Supper. The MC with the hammer and they know they can't touch this. Man, this whatever, evil choose the devil or be with the Lord forever. Took vengeance, boy that killed my cousin, so I stay low-key like Thor, brother. Calculator moves with a mathematical plan. I'm a very practical man. I do things you may not understand. My ex tried to stress me, but instead God bless me. Now these demons wanna test me, but they know they can't vex me. Yeah, they know they can't vex me. Yeah. Try and check me. Check me. Toxic masculinity, what happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, holy trinity, cause that's the only remedy. Pour libation, somebody pass your schnapps and the whiskey. Toxic That just came out today too.
Okay, yeah, so that is the song. What are you saying?
I said that song was just released today on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
Toxic masculinity, you can, it's on Instagram.